If you're over 60 and noticing your strength quietly slipping away, it's not just age. And it's not your fault. In fact, over 68% of older adults are losing muscle right now not because of inactivity, but because of a simple nighttime mistake. Today you'll discover 8 simple foods that help rebuild your muscles while you sleep, including one powerful food that most seniors never eat. But in one clinical study, it helped rebuild muscle mass by over 2 kilos in just 12 weeks. If you're tired of waking up stiff, sore, or weaker than the day before, this might be the most important video you'll see this year. Before we begin, type yes in the comments if you've noticed any of these signs: arms or legs shrinking, needing help with things you used to do alone, feeling more wobbly getting out of bed. We're reading and replying to every single comment because this is more common than people think. Let's start. Number 8 is eggs, and chances are you've been eating them at the wrong time your whole life. Most people think of eggs as a breakfast food. But for Ruth, a 71-year-old grandmother in Ohio, eggs became her bedtime medicine. For months, Ruth kept waking up sore. Her legs ached in the morning. Her arms felt like jelly when she tried lifting her laundry basket. She thought, well, I'm just getting old. But the real reason her muscles were breaking down each night because they weren't getting the nutrients they needed before bed. That's where eggs come in. Eggs are one of the only natural foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids, the exact tools your body needs to rebuild muscle while you sleep. In one Japanese study, older adults who ate eggs before bed retained more nitrogen overnight, which simply means their bodies held on to protein instead of breaking it down. And that led to stronger muscles by morning. But here's the key: not all eggs are equal, and how you cook them makes a big difference. What helped Ruth, and what might help you too, is simple: boil 2 pasture-raised eggs, soft or medium. Eat them about 90 minutes before bed. Add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to improve absorption. And skip the toast or butter; those can spike blood sugar and interrupt recovery during sleep. This simple routine gave Ruth more strength by week 2. And by the end of the month, she could lift her laundry basket again without that weak, wobbly feeling in her arms. 2 eggs, 90 minutes, and a little knowledge. That's all it took. And if you've also been dealing with numb hands, tingling fingers, or legs that feel weaker no matter what you eat, don't miss the next video. We'll dive into the most overlooked vegetables that quietly rebuild collagen, support nerve health, and help bring that strength back from the ground up. But for now, let's stay focused on the muscles and the next food on our list that could quietly change how your legs feel in the morning. Number 7 is white potatoes. For years, seniors have been told to avoid potatoes: too starchy, bad for blood sugar, they'll make you gain weight. But for Alan, a 66-year-old veteran who had been struggling with nighttime leg cramps and early morning fatigue, one small change made a big difference: eating a boiled potato before bed. What most people don't realize is that potatoes, when prepared the right way, do something powerful while you sleep. They help refill your glycogen stores, the fuel your muscles rely on overnight. Without that fuel, your body starts breaking down muscle for energy. That means more weakness, more soreness, and more fatigue in the morning. Potatoes are also rich in potassium. One medium white potato contains over 900 milligrams, which is more than a banana. And potassium is essential for muscle contraction and preventing night cramps. In fact, a 2023 study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who ate a potassium-rich meal before bed had 31% fewer nighttime cramps and reported a 21% improvement in leg strength the next morning. But that's not all. When you let a boiled potato cool before eating it, forms resistant starch, a special kind of fiber that feeds your gut bacteria. Those bacteria then produce short-chain fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and improve how your body absorbs amino acids from protein. Alan started boiling 1 medium potato in the afternoon, letting it chill in the fridge, then warming it slightly before eating it an hour before bed. No butter, no sour cream, just a drizzle of olive oil and some dried rosemary. Within 2 weeks, his nighttime cramps had all but disappeared, and in the mornings his legs felt steadier, stronger, more confident. Turns out the humble potato wasn't working against him. It was quietly working for him while he slept. Number 6 is Greek yogurt, and most seniors eat it the wrong way or at the wrong time. Tom, 65, thought he was doing everything right. He had yogurt every morning with fruit and granola. But his legs kept feeling weaker. What he didn't know is that eating yogurt at breakfast does very little for overnight muscle repair. Greek yogurt is rich in casein and whey, 2 proteins that work together to feed your muscles. Whey acts fast. Casein digests slowly, keeping a steady supply of amino acids flowing for hours while you sleep. That's exactly what aging muscles need. One study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that adults who had casein-rich dairy before bed boosted muscle growth by 29% and reduced breakdown by 22%, all while sleeping. Tom switched things up. He ate 3/4 of a cup of full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt about an hour before bed. No fruit, no sugar. Just a sprinkle of cinnamon and a little raw cacao powder. Within 2 weeks, he said his legs felt steadier getting out of bed. His hands weren't as stiff in the mornings either. Turns out it wasn't about adding more food. It was about timing it, right? Number 5 is kiwi, and it's doing way more than just helping digestion. Maria, 70, started eating 2 kiwis before bed to help with her constipation. What surprised her wasn't just better digestion, but how much stronger and better rested she felt in the mornings. Turns out, kiwi helps your body absorb protein more efficiently, especially in older adults, who often struggle with nutrient absorption. It contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that breaks down protein faster, making more amino acids available for your muscles. In a 2017 study from New Zealand seniors who ate 2 kiwis before bed, saw a 35% increase in post-meal amino acid absorption. That's a direct boost to muscle repair. Even better, kiwi also improved sleep. A separate study found that people fell asleep 42% faster and slept 13% longer when they ate kiwi at night. Maria ate 2 medium kiwis with the skin unwashed, well sliced thin about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. No smoothies, no mixing with dairy, just whole raw fruit. For her, stronger mornings started with a fuzzy little fruit. Number 4 is pumpkin seeds, and they might be the simplest sleep and muscle fix you've never tried. Joe, 72, had been waking up stiff for months. His muscles felt tight. His sleep was shallow. A friend suggested a handful of pumpkin seeds before bed, nothing fancy, just raw and unsalted. Within 2 weeks, Joe noticed deeper sleep and less soreness in the mornings. Here's why. Pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium, a mineral most people over 60 are low in. Magnesium helps your muscles relax, repair, and reset overnight. A 2020 NIH study found that 68% of older adults weren't getting enough magnesium, and that deficiency was directly linked to faster muscle loss. These seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body make melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, and serotonin, which keeps your mood and muscles stable. In a 2022 study, adults who ate tryptophan-rich foods before bed had 19% more deep sleep and 17% better muscle recovery markers. Joe's routine. 2 tablespoons of raw, unroasted pumpkin seeds chewed slowly about an hour before bed, followed by a glass of warm water. No fruit, no sugar, just seeds. It was a tiny change. But for Joe, it meant waking up without that aching, tight feeling. Number 3 is cottage cheese, and for many seniors, it's the most underrated bedtime habit for stronger mornings. Linda, 68, had noticed her legs getting smaller, even though her weight hadn't changed. She wasn't dieting, she wasn't sick, but her pants felt loose around the thighs, and standing up from the couch took more effort than it used to. Her doctor mentioned age-related muscle loss, but what really helped was a nightly half-cup of full-fat cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is packed with casein, a slow-digesting protein that steadily feeds your muscles for hours while you sleep. It also contains leucine, an amino acid that acts like a switch to turn muscle repair on. A study from Maastricht University in 2019 found that seniors who ate 30 grams of casein protein before bed had a 22% higher rate of muscle protein synthesis without any extra exercise. Linda's routine was simple: half a cup of full-fat cottage cheese 1 hour before bed. No added sugar. Sometimes a few berries or cinnamon, but nothing heavy. She let it sit out for a few minutes to take the chill off, which made it easier to digest. By week 3, she felt steadier on stairs. Getting out of her chair no longer felt like a strain. Her muscles weren't just hanging on, they were rebuilding. Number 2 is lentils, and they're quietly doing what many expensive supplements can't. Carl, 74, never thought of lentils as a muscle food. To him, they were just something his wife used in soup. But after months of feeling tired, unsteady, and sore, even after short walks, he gave them a try before bed, just a small bowl of warm spiced lentil stew. What happened surprised him. Within weeks, his legs felt stronger. His energy lasted longer into the day. Lentils are one of the richest plant-based sources of lysine, an amino acid that supports both muscle repair and collagen production. Most plant proteins don't have enough lysine. Lentils do. In a 2021 clinical trial, Older adults who ate just 50 grams of cooked lentils daily saw a 26% increase in muscle protein synthesis over 8 weeks compared to those eating the same calories from bread. Lentils also contain iron and folate, which help deliver oxygen to your muscles while you sleep. That means faster recovery and less nighttime breakdown. Carl's routine. A small bowl of soft-cooked lentils with turmeric, cumin, and a splash of lemon juice about 90 minutes before bed. No rice, no bread. Just warm, easy-to-digest protein. It wasn't flashy, but it worked. His muscles got the message: rebuild, not waste away. Number 1 is bone broth, the quiet champion of overnight muscle repair. David, 73, had tried powders, pills, even protein bars. But his morning soreness never really went away. His grip was weak. His knees cracked. He felt like his body was falling apart from the inside out. Then his neighbor, an 80-year-old former carpenter, told him to try something old-fashioned, real homemade bone broth before bed. Bone broth isn't just soup. When simmered slowly with bones joints and a splash of vinegar, it becomes rich in collagen, gelatin, glycine, and proline, all key for rebuilding not just muscle, but the connective tissue that holds muscles together, fascia, tendons, and ligaments. In a 2022 clinical trial, seniors with early-stage muscle loss drank 1 cup of bone broth before bed for 12 weeks. The results were stunning. They gained 2.1 kilograms of lean muscle, improved grip strength by 35%, and reduced morning soreness by nearly half without changing their exercise routines. David simmered chicken bones for 16 hours with herbs and a bit of vinegar, then sipped 1 cup warm about 30 minutes before bed. No salt, no onions, just the basics. After 1 month, he noticed something different. His hands felt steadier, his legs more solid. He could open jars without thinking. And just like that, you've got 8 powerful, no-nonsense foods that quietly work overnight to protect your muscles, support your balance, and help you feel steady in your own body again. Because losing strength isn't something you have to accept, not when the solution could be sitting right in your fridge. Let me know in the comments, which one are you going to try tonight? And have you already felt changes from something you eat before bed? I read every story, and someone out there might need to hear yours. And if you've been waking up with numb fingers, buzzing feet, or legs that feel like they don't want to move, don't ignore it. In the next video, we're diving into 8 overlooked vegetables that naturally support collagen, the protein that cushions your joints, strengthens nerves, and holds your muscles together. If your body's been sending little warning signs, this might be the missing link. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll be right here with you. Thanks for watching.